So here's the thing. Up until half an hour ago, there wasn't really much worth sharing about today. I mean, it is Tuesday, 23rd of November, and pretty much nothing very exciting has happened. Until Reg rang. Now it's all changed. Yeah. I'm happy with that. As most of you know, Reg called into the farm. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Reg. Reg is father's mate, well, our friend, from the village of Itchington, neighbour to Funky Farmer, Mr. Cornock, but so largest arable farm in the village of Tidderington, who does most of our contracting work for our arable side. We only have about 65 acres of arable. It's not enough to warrant us buying loads of kit, tractors, machinery, sprayers, chemicals, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. It's not enough to warrant us getting our own, so Reg helps us out. He basically does all our contracting for us. There is a bit of an issue at the moment with hair coursers in the area. They're basically going around in either their own 4x4s or stolen 4x4s, and they're basically tearing around arable fields, just breaking through gates and fences or whatever else, and tearing around, videoing their dogs, hounds, lurchers, greyhounds, whatever else, catching hares and rabbits. I think, as I understand, it's all a big gambling thing. There's sort of Chinese and underworld, and it's all pretty nasty. These guys are not the sort of folks you want to mess about with, but you kind of want to discourage them from going on to your ground. Anyway, we've got a couple of big old tree logs around here. So Reg rang me up a couple of weeks ago and said, can I have a couple of those tree logs to go down the farm, and we'll try and deter these individuals from tearing up our fields. And I said, yeah, come over, up yourself. So Reg and Andy came over, had a look at what we got. There's half a dozen pieces of timber here, and I said, if you want them, you can take them, have them. So Reg said, well, in return, if you want, before I come over from the village, if I meet them over there with my big trailer, he will load his trailer and mine, and I can bring probably 30 odd bales of my silage back home. Well, that makes perfect sense to me, you know. I may as well make use of the service while he's offering it. Anyway, so he rang me about an hour ago and said, right, tomorrow's the day. Meet you at the farm at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's like, right, okay. Wasn't quite ready. So now I need to warm this fellow up. I need to get those bags of sand out of the way of my trailer, because they're in, I can't put the trailer on. Shift that, put my trailer on, get everything in the shed. I've just checked oil on this, you saw that. Make sure we're all ready to go for tomorrow. So yeah, trailer on, lights on, find all my straps, ready to come back. I know I can carry 20 bales on that trailer. I can do it. But I think with the journey home we've got, and the hill we've got in the village at Charfield, I'm kind of pushing my luck a bit with 40, but 20. Sorry, Reg's on about carrying 20. I could carry, we could bring 40 bales home tomorrow. But I think I'll settle for 35. We've still got about 18 or 20 there now, which means I'll have best part of 50 bales of silage here, plus the 100 bales of hay I've got in the shed. Until I've kind of got stuff moved around here, I haven't got room for an awful lot more. So that'll do for the time being, and then maybe over the winter months I will do the occasional trip over to the farm, and I'll bring back whatever quantity I can. Whether I do some in just a few on my tractor, my Land Rover and transport trailer, which would be like half a dozen, or if I go over with the big trailer, or if I take the skid steer over, or if I go over with Dad's tractor. I've only got spikes on Dad's tractor, but now the barn's empty, I could take it over there and leave it there, which means that I could leave his tractor over there and just bring bales back as I want them. You know, 3 or 4 at a time. I could do that with a Land Rover and trailer. I don't know. There's various options. I'd like to have them all at home. I don't think I'm going to need them all. I don't think. But who knows how long the winter's going to be. Right, anyway, enough talk. Get this thing started. We'll go and put the pallet forks on, shift those bags and bits and bobs over there, ready to move the trailer, by which time this will be warmed up a bit, and then I can put this on, do my lights, check my tyre pressures, grease range stuff, and we're ready to go in the morning. Early start tomorrow. Well, he was a bit sluggish then. So yeah, running in for a while, we're going to... Right, you've got half tank fuel. I might just top them up as well later on. Yeah, I haven't really got what we call sensible footwear on, but so this could be mildly interesting with the trailer. It's a 25-foot trailer, and I used to have a lot more space in my yard to maneuver about with, so the only way I can really get this out is down through here and around. I kind of want to put it in here, so I might have to just come around, reverse down and back in, and it's all going to be, you know, new learning curve. Bit tight in there. Or I'll do fuel first anyway. Might as well fill it up. I know then, don't I?
actually thinking about it, skid steer could do with filling up too, so maybe I'll do that at the same time. Well, not the same time, but you know, while the door's open. Well, tank's getting a bit low. I'm not looking forward to filling that up again next time. That's gonna hurt. Fuel has become a concern now. There's all these tales about red diesel being finished with, that farmers, if you want to buy diesel in, we have to buy it in and pay the full tax, same as road tax. I see a few problems with that. One is cash flow, of actually being able to do it, and two, theft. Do we want all your farm tractors queuing up in the local fuel station to buy diesel to work on the land? Because I can see, if the government decides to go that way, I can see a lot of folks saying, right, well, stuff it, I'm not going to bother keeping a tank at home, because certain individuals of a certain type will just come and steal it, because it's that much more valuable. But are the forecourts going to be wanting tractors turning up covered in what tractors are quite often covered in, and dropping it all over the forecourt and walking it into the shops and stuff like that? I don't know, but fuel is definitely a concern. We use petrol for our chain tools. Obviously we don't carry a lot, we've only got two 20-litre cans of fuel at any one time, but we're no longer using the E10 stuff, we're on the E5. So the E10, which is the ethanol, 10% ethanol, as far as I understand it, still, and a few other of the chainsaw makes, will not guarantee their saws to work with E10 fuels. So we have to use the lower ethanol content, the E5, which is really expensive. To fill up a 20-litre can now is well over 30 quid. Well over 30 quid. And we'll get through, if we're doing a big job, we'll get through 60 quid worth of fuel a week on the saws alone. So how long can we manage to hang on to that, and how long before we've got to start passing that cost on to our customer? Because the way it's going at the moment, I mean, we as a tree company, we haven't put our prices up for 5-6 years, but it's got to the point now where we kind of have to, you know. Minimum wage is going up, living wage is going up, insurance, we already know, because our insurers have already told us that this year it's going to jump up a considerable percentage. Fuel's gone up, everything's gone up. So yeah, the cost of living, inflation, blah blah, all that sort of stuff. I'm not quite sure how it's going to affect us yet, but it's definitely not going to help. Not going to help us, and it's not going to help our customers either. Anyway, that's my moan for the day. I'll get this thing out and we'll bring in the skid steer and top him up as well. Actually, just before I do that, I had an orange light come on for my coolant. So my coolant level is literally, I've got an oversensitive sender, but I might just as well top it up while I'm here. Not like I ain't got much. Not sure how much you could see in here because it's not really very bright. I should have done this outside for the camera, shouldn't I? But you know what? I'm in here, so that looks a bit clear. Is that water? Oh no, it is mixed. That's okay. Oh, go on. Right. So, coolant, lubricants. Anything left now is grease, trailer, tire pressures, lights. That's that. Just the brakes to check then. Do us a favour. Put your foot on the brake pedal. What? I said, do me a favour. Would you put your foot on the brake pedal? Just check the lights. Thank you. Just go on then. Thank you.
I was looking for your bloody hazard button.
I've already done the hazards. Hazard button's in right in the middle in front of the steering wheel. At the front. So behind the steering wheel from you. Look at the steering wheel.
Oh,
Look above the steering wheel.
this.
Yeah.
Why the hell is it bloody red?
Doesn't need to be red.
Get that out of my face. Get it out.
What are you doing tomorrow? You can come with me. Want to have the trip out?
What is it?
Go over to the farm, pick up a load of bales and bring them back again.
Maybe.
Early though.
Yeah. Maybe.
Early, I won't be there for 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Maybe.
Be fun.
Maybe.
Look at the fun we could have.
Maybe.
Don't forget not to have a pee before you go though. I'll shut the door then, shall I?
Yeah.
That was rather handy, you're turning it then, wasn't it? Right, straps. Don't forget the straps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. Well, yes, I am making enough time to deliver my one promised load of logs. So actually it belongs, this load is going to one of my staff, or his family anyway, so, and I did say that I would do it today if I could. So I can, so I am. So I've got 2 other bags to deliver, well 3 actually, but 1 is next week, 2 in fact I could do next week. 1, I need to wait for the customer to move the pile of builder's rubble that's on their drive off before I can get to it. And the last one, he basically said drop it off when I'm passing, so it's in the direction. So that won't be today. Where are you going?
that way. So that's it. That's kind of, it's 3 o'clock. It's already getting dark quickly. Not had any sun today. My sister rang me this morning to say she was in glorious blue skies and bright sunshine, but we've had none of that today. So maybe tomorrow. So about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll be travelling this road again, just with the tractor and trailer. I've got to be careful how I time that really, because Reg wants me there for 9 o'clock, but between 8:30 and 9 o'clock there's an awful lot of school traffic about, so it might be I might get there 9 something like that. We'll see. That was a bit too close for comfort. Mr. Amazon man was not looking where he was going. Oh, well, it's not been a terribly exciting day. I suppose Amazon man pulling out in front of me is something to talk about. No, not really. I just don't think he saw me. Happens to the best of us. No point in shouting and screaming. One of those things. No one got hurt this time. Next time it might be my fault. I might pull out in front of somebody.